Alright. Hello and welcome back to the Monk of Malacath Adventures. Hey Dirge, how's it going? Good to see you. Here, what, I have to adjust this slightly. Come on. It's weird. It must have... Alright, there we go. Anyway, welcome back. Last time, we defeated Marco, when became the Archmages of the Thieves Guild. We got a crazy piece of armor, or actually it was his robe, and it was enchanted with all this fantastic stuff, so now it's on my character. Like, we're doing great. And yeah, so after that I decided let's do like a modded quest. Hey Exir, how's it going? Yeah, I'm doing good. But yeah, so after we became the Archmage, we went to do this Midas magic quest, where we're going to basically defeat 7 undead warlocks, which are like ancient alien liches. And the reason we're doing it is because it's an area where we can get very special components to make spells, like these lesser arcane essences. So right now, we're actually going to make a spell. And we're going to need it because these undead liches are very powerful. So right now we have arcane essences, and we got these from giant eldritch knights, which are like sort of like... they're like invisible people that wear, giant invisible people that wear elven armor and stuff, which is wild. But basically they gave arcane essence. I need life essence because I want to make a holy spell. Now, there's this thing, the essence transmogrifier, but essentially, all I do is, if you don't have the right stuff, you could always just put the essences in there, put 100 coins in, and then it should change them. Now, it is random, and I need all 5 of these to be life essences. So this might cost a bit of gold. There's one. Nope. No luck there. Nope. No luck there. Nope. Damn. Also, I was looking up online and I figured out something. There was this thing, the astral map. So I misread this as a crossword. It's actually a cross worlds. And basically solving this little puzzle actually gives you the keys to open up the other realms in the Midas portal. So we'll eventually be doing that as well, but essentially there's different letter combinations. Alright, but let's get all these to life. It's gonna take a bit of doing. Oh, come on, really? There's a lot of different essences. Did that work? No. No. Hey, Severwolf, how's it going? We're just, we're using some of these, like, essences, that I got from the other realm, and I'm going to try to make a holy spell that'll help us in the undead, warlock realm. Oh, thanks for the host, Phantom. Ooh, nice. Alright, so we only have one more essence to go. Basically, I'm using this weird machine right here, which randomizes what essence it's going to be. Oh, and thanks for those, Convoy. Thank you. Nah, frost essence. Nope. No, come on. There we go. Thank goodness. It's like a slot machine. Yeah. But basically, you put these essences in, and you can randomize them. Yeah, it's really nice because not always are you going to find the correct enemy type for the spell you want to make. So then, just like we did with the rings and stuff, we're basically going to put all these life essences in and combine them on high. And instead of lesser essences, we get 1 greater life essence. So it takes 5 to make a greater, which is good, I suppose. But yeah, so using a flawless diamond, a gold nugget, and a greater life essence, we should be able to make a spell. And a very important one for this area. Midas Holy Burst added. So I don't think this actually does damage to non-enemies, but... let's see, Midas... Holy Burst, there we go. Now, basically, the way that this works, it does tremendous damage to undead, but it will heal you if nobody's targeted. So let's try this out. So see, it healed Midas, so I'm not in trouble for casting that spell. But basically, you have like a little sigil that goes underneath you, and any enemy would basically catch on holy fire, which is pretty sweet. So that's the plan. I was going to make another spell, but since I have this spell, I don't have any reason to make any others. But I'm hoping that we can defeat these liches a little bit easier with some holy spells. So let's head back to the basement of Breville's castle and continue our quest to try and defeat all the undead lich lords. Alright. Oh, so I did make a change. I added a mod to the description below, and it's a mod that basically changes the max damage that hand-to-hand can do. Basically, hand-to-hand is hard capped at 15. It can't actually get better than 15. I made a spell off camera that made hand-to-hand and strength increase by 50 for 30 seconds. It didn't change at all. So it's hard capped by some sort of weird equation. So I downloaded a mod so that my hand-to-hand is now 23 as opposed to 15. So it increased by 8 damage. I could have gone to 30, but when it comes down to it, like, I'm not sure I want my hands to reach Daedric level. That seems a bit too crazy, so yeah. Yes, it would have been good to kill that crazy necromancer guy, but I didn't have the components to make that spell. So yeah, that's why I'm going to this area, is because you get sweet components for crazy friggin' spells. So yeah, I need to cast a, let's see, Ghost Walk, or else that guy's gonna see me undo this lock. Unfortunately, you do have to break into this area in order to cleanse it of friggin' horrible shit. But let's go back. Daedric Fist for the win. Well, you know what? I'll see. The mod is called AR hand-to-hand something? Let me see. What's it called? AR's hand-to-hand. And it actually has a couple different versions. So if the 23 cap isn't good enough, we can go to 27. If 27's not enough, we can go to 30. And I think 34 is also an option. Alright, so let's get our Midas Holy Burst on. I should bump up to 30. We'll see if I need it or not. Like, if I find that in this area, like, I can kill these guys easily with this spell, it's not gonna matter. But, we'll see. Now, something weird did happen off camera. While I was organizing things, somehow I lost the second seal to get through that gate. So I'm gonna check over where the second seal used to be, but I have a feeling we're gonna have to cheat through that area. I mean, that's true. I do have Daedric gauntlets on. Shouldn't they be doing Daedric damage? I would agree with that. That if gauntlets had any change on what damage you dealt in hand-to-hand, I would definitely be at like max tier level right now. I'd agree with that. I'm just trying to prevent myself from steamrolling. Alright. Let me test something here. So this spell doesn't seem to do shit against this guy. Which is a major shame. But I seem to be doing a lot more damage. Hey Horny Buddha, how's it going? But yeah, I seem to be doing a lot better damage than I was. It could be that this is making them weaker, who knows? Sweet. Where, damn it. Oh, no, yeah, certainly. Yeah, I'll if anything, you've given me more than enough lore to consider upping the damage if need be. But it seems to be fine right now. Fuck, where'd he go? He knows that frickin' disappear spell, which is so nasty. Is that zombie, like, just sitting there? Could it be that this actually does no damage? Fart bubbler? Portatore's transcoding that? What? There we go. Hopefully this is working. Hey Tiny Kid Reaper, how's it going? We're playing some Oblivion. This is my my Monk of Malacath playthrough. We play an orc character who uses hand-to-hand and untouch magic. We just learned a holy spell to help us fight these ancient liches. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, you choose equality? Okay, cool. There we go, so he's dead. Excellent. Get some Eldritch Dust. Really? Let me see. It's definitely hurting this zombie. It's definitely hurting the zombie. Actually, I think they come back to life like 3 times or something. There we go. Oh yeah, they're dread zombies. It doesn't matter. Sweet. Awesome. So yeah, hopefully we should have a better time taking on these dudes. It used to take a long time, but with these holy spells, we can do some good stuff now. But yeah, unfortunately, I will have to cheat my way through this gate. Unfortunately, the way that Oblivion changed their coding, like, I know the item ID from the creation kit of what the second seal should be, but then it's coded into numbers, and I don't know how to do that. So unfortunately this... Oh, no, wait. Oh, okay, it did close. Good. Okay, so even though I don't have the seals on me, it still works. Good to know. These are the Eldritch Knights I was talking about. It might have been a coincidence. Although, you know, it's a good thing to check. It could be that it was actually doing nothing as well. Alright, let me bring some magic in here. Well, not Vampire Punch. Me, what? Malacath's Wrath. There we go. But I think he's empty. Oh, dude, there's a lot of fisting here. Actually, I want to check something out. So, I'm gonna do this thing where I'm gonna punch him twice and see how much damage I do. Okay. So that was with Malacath's Wrath. And if I do get AV health, he has 693.15. 693.15. Okay. Now I want to test this out, because I've always wondered if this is a thing. So check this out. We made a spell called Mundane Punch. Now, assuming hand-to-hand damage is a normal weapon, this would just basically increase the raw damage of my punches by about 50%. So let's see if this works. What mod manager? I use the well, I use Wirebrash for the bash patching. I use Boss for the mod organizer, or sorry, the for the load order, and then I use the the Oblivion mod manager. Yeah. All right, so let's see. Get active value. So now we're better off with Malacath's Wrath, it seems like. Interesting. Now let's try without a spell and see if I do 736 damage. If this works, then this means that technically, when you reach level 50 in hand-to-hand, your hands no longer are mundane weapons, which is really weird to think about. Alright, so I need to, like... Ah, this work. Okay. Alright, let's see. Does he have the same health? He does. Okay. Interesting. So, yeah, once you reach level... Or once you reach skill level 50 in hand-to-hand, your hands are no longer normal weapons. It's the same level as Silver or Daedric. And thus the enchantment can't be used on that. That is really, really weird. That is really weird. Wow. I would have never thought that. I would have thought they would always be considered normal weapons, but I guess somehow it's gotta like be like, hey, now you can damage ghosts. Interesting. Oh yeah, and all the mods are in the description below, by the way, Chuck Thompson. There we go, he didn't have any essence on him. When you leave this place, people actually, or not people, I guess, but the enemies respawn. That is very interesting. I still would like to see, and I haven't seen this in the Oblivion series, but or any Elder Scrolls series, but I would love to see, what the, bile? What the hell's bile? Slime jellies? Maybe there were slime jellies in here before. Oh yeah, Chuck Thompson, awesome. Yeah, it's a process trying to mod Oblivion, and it can be quite dangerous. It can be quite dangerous, but very rewarding in the end. Hell, I wouldn't be where I am with that mod. This actual location. But yeah, I would love to see a weakness to enchantment as a spell. And I know that sounds a little bit weird, but essentially it would be a very high cost spell, because if you ever were to enchant it on an item, the act of enchanting an item changes it to an enchanting item, so it would be direct damage upgrade. Because that's the one weird thing about weakness to normal weapons as a spell, is that, whoa, they're actually fighting each other, holy shit. Oh cool, awesome. But yeah, so, but yeah, the problem with the normal weapons is that once you enchant an enchanted weapon with, or once you enchant a weapon with weakness to normal weapons, it becomes an enchanted weapon, and thus the enchantment's useless. Oh, thanks for the follow, Chuck Thompson, thank you. Hey, Caddy, how's it going? We are in a special realm of ancient alien liches as part of Midas Magic mod. And yeah, we're playing our crazy hand-to-hand orc monk. It looks like the liches are a bit too busy attacking each other. Now I did look this up by going in the creation kit and looking at the liches we're fighting, and they actually are 100% resistant to magic. It's because they're based on nether liches, and nether liches have like 25 magic resist, and then they have a special, like these dudes have like extra eldritch like defenses, which give them other 75, so that adds up to 100. But that's okay. Actually, it's pretty cool. You can make a spell where you can summon the tentacles as a summon. I don't think it would make sense for my character. Like, I feel like if I was to summon anything as like a monk of Malacath, it would have to be like a troll or a goblin or an ogre. Yeah, we're doing much better against these guys. It is so funny, with just 8 more damage. It really helped us out. Yeah. But yeah, one of the weird things is we have such good spell defense from all the enchantments we have, and like liches, they don't do physical damage. They only cast spells. So occasionally we'll take damage from like some of their Midas magic stuff, but yeah, they've basically just become floating punching bags. Usually in Askear's Oblivion Overhaul, which is a major part of this playthrough, they have reflect damage on a lot of people. Yeah, so they're fighting each other with magic, but they would honestly, if I didn't punch them, they would have been fighting forever, the Kid Reaper, because they have resist magic. So that, like, they would have been locked in eternal battle, wondering why they're not defeating the other opponent. Sweet Eldritch Dust. He did have a thing. But you see, I took damage from that, so there are spells they can cast on me that definitely do damage. They just don't choose to do them too often. And I'm not totally resistant to magic either. I think I'm... How resistant am I? Resist magic. 77. However, I do have Reflect Spell and Spell Absorption. So I have an 87% chance that it'll do nothing to me and I'll absorb that magic. And then whatever magic comes to me is reduced by effectiveness of 77. What the? There's something attacking me other than that guy. Now it looks like he's actually bringing back the other things to life. But he's got this crazy spell where he goes invisible and heals himself, unfortunately. But luckily I do so much fatigue damage, he is actually falling down. There we go. Thank goodness. Alright. Yeah! I jumped too high there. Yeah. By the way, my block is actually getting really up there. I was looking at my character and my block's almost 95. It's pretty wild. I thought it would take a lot longer. Blurp. Look at it, schlorp. Yeah, we gotta get rid of these guys. Actually, is there... let's do something here. We could do like a ring of blades and a ring of fire. Whoa! Ah! Yeah! Yeah! There we go. Oh! I know that it's cool how they did the tentacles. I don't exactly know how. They make the sounds of slaughterfish. I always like to know like the inner workings of some of these things. And sometimes you can tell, like, what creature they're based off of, but sometimes, like, it's tough to tell what this is, or used to be. But yeah, by the way, all this, like, most of the cool spells I'm using and everything is from Midas Magic. Hell, this whole area is from Midas Magic. Now, I think last time we did defeat, like, the major Lich guy. It would be really cool if the Midas Magic spells were compatible with the Enchanted Fists mod. It's the one that allows me to cast spells as I punch, which is a fantastic thing to have. Because normally you can't enchant your fists. Alright. There we go. So we'll put a Land Tentacle. We'll put a Malacath's Wrath back on. That is a spell that I made that does a lot of weakness to magic, weaknesses to elements, and then basically a combined 40 damage of elemental damage. I want to make a stronger version of this at some point, but we'll have to see how that works out. I'll probably do testing and stuff. So yeah, I think we have 3 more liches to go, I believe. Oh, let me heal myself. There we go. Ooh. Got some Eldritch Knights. We might get some Fire Essence from these guys. Ooh. Alright, I'll see you, Saberwolf. Ooh! Yeah! Yeah! Ooh! Oh boy. Whoa! I disarmed him though. Did you see how his blade flew out of his hands? But he did do that forward power attack where he does knock me over. By the way, resist paralysis does not help against that. Wow, really? You're gonna do that twice to me? Damn. Yeah, Lesser Fire Essence is awesome. And whatever Claymore he has. Claymore of Flames. Awesome. Alrighty. I don't think we need light in this area, really. It's actually pretty bright. Oops, missed that block. Nice counterattack there. Ooh. Nice, there we go. Oops. Oh, there's a Brimstone sprite. Hey, Sight Infection, how's it going? We're continuing our adventures in the oh, you can't loot it, I guess. But yeah, we're continuing our adventures in the weird Nether Lich. Well, it's like more like the Alien Warlock Lich realm. But yeah, we I added some mods, or just one mod in particular. It raises the cap of hand-to-hand to be oh, my hand-to-hand damage has dropped actually. But it used to be 15, and it's a hard cap at 15. So this one makes it so you can go up to 23, which has really helped out a lot. Especially with people that, like, resist magic 100% and stuff. Oh gosh, those zombies are on fire. Okay, and we got a Lich on our hands. We also, before the stream, we were able to make a Midas Magic spell that creates a Holy Burst. Yeah, basically I'm going every other day for the Shadow Warrior. Yeah, usually I have some Bethesda game going on. Yeah, we have a long ways to go in this Oblivion series. We have a lot of normal quests, modded quests, a lot of stuff to do. And hell, we've got all of more Oblivion as well. So eventually we'll be starting a new series, using the Oblivion engine, but we'll be playing on Vardenfell, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, I made that holy spell, which is really effective against the undead. I don't think it seems like it might do damage to him. I'm not sure though. Oh, damn it, he's disappearing and he's resurrecting stuff. Well, unfortunately, these guys are resistant to magic. I can take care of the zombies. This guy, though, I gotta beat to death. It is cool, though. This spell actually, if there are no enemies in the vicinity, it actually heals you. Whoa. Damn his healing factor. Oh no, it's understandable. It's understandable. It's funny. I've always come across, like, at least in my stream, that, like, if a new game comes out, I start playing it, and then, you know, a lot of my you know, regular viewers love the lore of games, and they'll be like, wait, I can't watch you play it, because I want to play it myself, and I don't want to spoil it for myself. I'm like, you know what, I can't be angry at that. Because I do the same thing. I don't normally play a game until I, like, I see a little bit of it, but I don't want to spoil the whole story for me. Oh gosh, I'm actually gonna... Oh. There we go. Defeated the 5th of the 7 warlocks. Sweet. Awesome. And they're finally dead. Holy crap. They came back to life, didn't they? No? What's after me then? Oh, it's one of these guys. Oh, it's that guy, but come back to life. Now, I think these guys are actually based off Zombies. Or however you'd like to pronounce that. I got stuck on that. Alright, just want to check this here for... Oh, okay. Good, there's another one. Yeah, basically all the liches have, like, separate rooms, and this one's the Brimstone Hall. Yeah, I think Shadow Warrior 2's out on PS4, I believe. I don't know if it's out on Xbox. I'd assume it would be if it's a PC game. It's usually a rare thing when something's available on PC but not Microsoft, when it's like a multi-console game. There we go. I'll take that. I'll take that fire essence. I need those essences for, like, really awesome spells. Alright, let's see that I'm looking at everything here. Good, yeah, it looks like I've been everywhere. Wonderful. Okay, Tiny Kid Reaper. Let's see. Oh, I need to fix my stuff. Oh yeah, some of it's been real damaged. Oh boy. All the Eldritch Dust we're collecting is actually part of a unique spell as well, where we can make, like, fire breath and stuff like that. It's really awesome. Alright, so now let's do the next one. Oh, really? The second one isn't... Okay, it might want to be one of those, like, delayed releases. Who knows? Man, I'm taking some damage. Chamber of Rest. Let me just check my active effects for a second. Aha! I thought there was something weird. Yep, I got Astral Vapors. I actually made a combination spell called Cure All. It cures poison, disease, and paralysis. Although I've never found, like, I don't understand the cure paralysis part. How can you cast a spell if you're paralyzed? Oh, on Xbox. Interesting. Okay, we're probably gonna need some light in this realm then. Nice, I actually disarmed his blade. Okay, arcane essences. Wing! Where did... the hell was that noise? Alright, where did his blade go? If you're wondering how I disarm people, it's because I'm a master of hand-to-hand, when you're a master of hand-to-hand, you disarm people by blocking, or you have a chance to, rather. And it's cool, but there's some times where I'm like, where did the weapon fly off to? Because it bounces off me with some force. Also, I don't understand why these guys don't use the elven daggers they have. They're perfectly capable. But yeah, it's actually pretty interesting. The perks that you have as hand-to-hand kind of overlap the ones you would from blocking. However, this character did desperately need blocking, because I need to up the percentage of being able to deflect damage, like, real badly. Yeah, you get a lot of the same perks from just having hand-to-hand. You get a counterattack and everything. Like, I had a counterattack way before my blocking gave a counterattack. Whoop. Oh, he did a knockback there. He did a knockback again! Wow, what an asshole. He might actually kill himself from reflect damage. I have 36? There we go. Sick stuff. All right. Damn, I wish you wouldn't stop short. I hate that. You like slowed down. Oh, did you see his sword fly off? It is cool though. Every once in a while you'll see me hit with like a left jab right after I block something, like that. That's an automatic counterattack, and as you just saw right then, that counterattack can actually trigger a disarm, which is pretty awesome. Hey Phantom, how's it going? We're continuing our adventures in the crazy Eldritch realm from Midas Magic. We installed a mod that actually increased our hand-to-hand damage. Yeah, he's a special enemy. But yeah, we have a mod. As you can see, hand-to-hand is actually hard capped at 15. I tried to make a spell that fortified my strength and hand-to-hand by 50 at the same time, and it didn't increase the damage. So yeah, I added AR's hand-to-hand, which basically raises the cap to 23. Very simple mod, but it works. Now we don't have such a hard time trying to take these dudes on. Also, we have I made a new spell using some of the advanced components from this realm called Holy Burst. It helps a great deal against zombies. It basically lights them on fire. I think it also heals me if nothing's in the vicinity, or something. I don't quite remember. But yeah, I needed a damage boost. I mean, hell, I'm wearing Daedric Gauntlets. Oh gosh, I went around in a huge giant circle. Alright then. Where's this gonna take me? Hall of Helrime. Okay, then. This is the Frosty realm. There's this claymore flying around. It's missing me for some reason. Oh, there we go. Interesting. Snow in hell? It's hell rhyme. I don't know how to explain it. Like hell but you freeze to death? I don't know. There's this claymore. Let's go up this way. Oh, no silent infection. It's a pretty big project doing game development. God, those particle effects really, like, mesh together weird. Because I'm casting the weakness to magic on him as I punch. Come back here. I'm surprised he didn't kill himself with that trap. Yeah, probably a side-scrolling platformer would be a excuse me, a good way to go. I'd agree with that, Sullux. And then it doesn't have to be just like a platformer, like you could add text lines and stuff like that. I've seen some pretty interesting stuff done with side-scrollers. Nothing that way, it looks like. Check out the rest of this. Oh gosh, there's the guy. All right. We try to take care of these guys first before we fight the Lich. I don't want to be fighting both at the same time. It helps that the Lich sometimes misses and hits the other enemies around him. A cold day in hell. Oh gosh, that was his Hellrime blast. Now, basically what I want to do is just get the weapon out of these guys. Like, out of their hands. Because he can resurrect all the people around that I am hurting. Like, see, that guy was someone we fought before. Okay, now it's getting a little bit lower. And if I take all the weapons out of these guys' hands, it should be safer. Oh gosh. Okay. Now we heal. Alright, let's try to use the Holy Burst. If I can get him trapped in this corner, hopefully he'll just always light on fire. There we go. Seems to be working well. Good setting that guy on fire as well. I want Gotta make sure he doesn't disappear, because he'll do a crazy... No, 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 no! He regains health during that time. Damn. Come on.
Yeah.
No, 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 no. Okay, good, good. Interesting salt sauce. Come on, just die. There we go. Nice. 6 of the what is that? 6 of 7? Nice. We are almost done with all the liches. Sweet. I'm gonna absorb health with these guys. And actually, I do want to do something here. I have to train my mysticism. I love that spell, that force charge. Yeah, I have to train up my mysticism a bit. If I can get it to 25, I can get like a really nice mark and recall. Ooh. Need to heal. Alright, see you, Silent Infection. Have a good one. Come back here, Eldritch Knight. Here we go. There we go, excellent. I thought I saw something on the floor. Never mind. Awesome. Oh, something. What? Hello? It's probably another resurrected foe from earlier. Liches do that sort of thing. What the hell? Oh gosh, it's a shadow.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Ha.
So much punching. It's all about punching. Besides punching, there's only one other weapon we use, and it's because it's tied to a quest, and I'm very interested to see the full potential of this sword called Light of Dawn. Where is it? It's a quest item that apparently is extremely efficient at killing vampires, which, well, our character is all about killing vampires because they are the terrible spawn of Molag Bal, the arch nemesis of Malacath. So, you know, we hate vampires. Resurrected foe. I mean, I like a good bowl of pho, though. There's a nice Vietnamese restaurant I go to, and they sell a mean bowl of pho. PHO. Nether Spark Fortress. Okay, so he got hit by like a lightning spell immediately. Damn. Good. Yeah, Oblivion has the Bear Claw helm. Yeah, this is the Helm of Orn Bear Claw. I did switch the enchantment off of it. But as compared to Morrowind, it does 10 less fortification, 2 endurance, and agility. So it's only 10, where it used to be 20. But I took this enchantment off of some high necromancer's robe and put it on, because that's what I do. Enchantment Splitter is a fantastic mod. It makes it so that, like, you know, because in this playthrough, right, I've limited myself to not use melee weapons, except for Light of Dawn. That was just like a, we have to see its full potential, because I've never seen it before. So, but yeah, I had to do that, because, friggin' A, if I didn't have Enchantment Splitter, I'd be running with a whole bunch of, you know, like, all the good stuff's on robes, and I don't want to run around with, like, no armor at all. That'd be ridiculous. But Enchantment Splitter is great. It's basically, if you play Fallout 4, it's like the Legendary Modifications mod, where you basically take the magic off of an item and put it on something else. Now he had a war axe somewhere. There it is. Good. Lesser Shock Essence. And... was there another one, or was... oh, there was only one. Okay. I thought I saw a sword down... damn it. I thought I saw a sword down here. Oh, actually, good question. How do I get up? Oh, there we go. Okay, I was wondering. Friggin' A. Yes, I did push him down here on purpose. Shit. I was hoping that by killing him it would de-aggro everything else. But yeah, unfortunately. Oh yeah, Quite Gone Jin? It depends who you ask, Quite Gone Jin, but yeah, a lot of people really like Oblivion better than Skyrim. You'll find that it... I find that the quests, the guild quests are way cooler in this game. Like, the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild are freaking excellent quests. And you'll find more customizability in, like, some of the things you can do. Hell, there's spell making, which is my cup of tea. There we go. I was wondering when my friggin' feather would go back to normal. For some reason, it doesn't calculate feather over, like, 100 very well. It's weird. There was definitely an enchanted claymore down here. Where'd it go? Oh my gosh, honey and rosemary balsamic glazed pork chops. Holy shit. Understand, I'm Italian. Once you start naming off a, a meal that has more than, 5 syllables, I'm already hooked. Hey, Grumly Dunk, how's it going? We're doing a modded quest right now from Midas Magic. We're in an ancient alien lich realm, trying to defeat these ancient liches and gaining unique components so that we can make some awesome spells. Oh yeah, Quite Gone Jin? Awesome. Oh gosh, that one's trapped. Yeah, I don't need... no, I'll take it. Oh really? Sky Oblivion? Holy crap. Fall down the whole tower, why don't you? It's coming along nicely? Awesome. Good to hear, Grumly Dunk. Awesome. Alright, where else are these things at? Oh, I opened that, that was trapped. How the... Damn it, I have to go way up there to get that guy. He just threw himself down the murder hole to get away from me. I mean, I don't blame him. My guy's... What?! Midas's arc? Awesome! Holy shit! BAM! See ya! Don't know where that guy came from. Is there a Midas arc on this side too? No, just there? Okay. Where's this guy at? How far into the game is this? I've become the Archmage. I'm the master of the Fighters Guild. Beyond that, in the main quest, I'm getting Tiber Septim's armor and getting allies for Bruma. So in the main quest, I guess we're halfway done, maybe? But we have a lot of, like, modded quests to do and all kinds of stuff, so... Yeah, I would say... We're a third done what this playthrough might be capable of like, for taking time. Fuck. I can't believe I survived that fall. Someone make Diablo on Skyrim engine? Holy shit. I mean, my dad used to play Diablo 3. That was some fantastic shit. Oh, did I really disarm his bow? That's pretty weird. Where did he fly off to?
Yeah!
There we go.
Oh, yeah!
Oh gosh. Eldritch Knight.
Ha!
Nice. Sometimes you can just get a nice sucker punch in and it stops their attack. Sometimes I actually resist shock damage. It's really weird. I don't know how that happens. Nice lesser shock essence. And is this where the lich is? No, one floor higher it looks like. Yeah, this guy... He dropped a war axe, or at least I think he did. Don't, Sullux. Don't. It'd be like the Preston Garvey of Skyrim. Hey, Bakura, how's it going? We're finishing off the ancient alien realm added by Midas magic. Oh, jeez. You can't even look at the word settlement the same way again. I understand. I'm killing ancient artifacts? Maybe. Alright, let's get our Holy Burst on. This is a special Midas magic spell. Creates this holy sigil beneath us. And, I don't know if he actually takes damage, but I feel like I'm more encouraged to fight the undead using this. No Man's Skyrim.
Yeah. 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 Ha. Yeah.
I mean, I hate to agree, but I agree, Bakura. Yeah, No Man's Sky, man. It really failed everything. Where'd it go? Oh gosh. And it's so funny, because they could have handled No Man's Sky so differently. If they had made it a cheaper game, if they had made it a beta as opposed to a full release, like, then it would be a completely different story. But because they made it full release, and because they asked for, you know, full price AAA game title $60, the expectation immediately goes up to AAA rank. And it was just, it wasn't done. It wasn't done. They relied on the randomness of their universe and their 16, like, quintillion planets to make content. And it just didn't happen. It didn't happen on my computer. Didn't even work on my computer. Now granted, I'm still gonna play it once it gets cheaper. But I have to wait for that to happen. Yeah, see, if he gets invisible, he starts resurrecting dudes, which sucks. It's weird, sometimes I can make these guys faint, but other times, yeah. Yeah, I had to refund it. I had to. Yeah, I had to refund No Man's Sky. It just didn't work on my computer. And I'd waited 2 weeks. I pre-ordered No Man's Sky, actually. Pre-ordered it. And for 2 weeks, they never solved the problems to make it run on my computer. So, you know. Yeah. They lost their chances on with me for that full price there. Nice, but after long and arduous hours of practicing jumping and controlling your falls, you become an expert of acrobatics. Now it costs half as much fatigue to jump. That's awesome. I mean, also, it says a hell of a lot that, like, regardless of the time, like, usually Steam refunds, and I don't have huge, like, experience with this, but usually Steam Refund has, like, a thing where if it's under 2 hours, it's, like, a no question thing. But, like, they specifically for this game was like, okay, so even if you've played fucking 30, like, frickin' 370 hours of No Man's Sky, you can return it. That's the weirdest sentence I've ever seen.
Yeah.
This dude is tough though, damn. Damn, these dudes are doing tremendous damage. Maybe it's the Nether Spark spell he's using on me. Well, see, here's the thing. I don't have a problem with pre-ordering games. Like, some people do. And you just have to be smart about it. You know, you're backing a game to, you know, invest in it, right? It's just that most people fell in love with No Man's Sky and they just didn't deliver. I did download a new mod. It increases my my hand-to-hand damage by about 8. This guy, though. It could be that because this is the last Nether... Like, I think I fought the strongest Netherlord already. I'm not sure. What's the stuff on the top right? I've got some, like, damaging effects on me. I think my fatigue's a little bit weakened or something. Alright, I need to do some crazy shit here, else this isn't even gonna get done. What the hell was... Oh, that was the storm cloud. That was not what I wanted to do there, but okay. You're playing the demo of Pokemon Sun and Moon? Awesome. Alright, please die. No! Damn it, he resurrected everybody again. Alright, I'm gonna put on the Ring of Fire and Ring of Blades preemptively, because I know those guys are gonna come up and try and fight me. Fire, Ring of Blades. Where did he go? No, seriously, where did he go? There he is. There, wait. Damn it. There he is. He went all the way on the other side of the friggin' thing. Well, yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying, Solix, and, you know, I'm looking at it from, like, a Kickstarter perspective for pre-ordering games, but, you know, I guess they don't have this, you know, like, they don't have the same standards, it seems, when it comes to that sort of stuff. Like, they should hold, like, those promises accountable. But yeah, so, like... If they held, like, video game companies responsible for the promises in order to pre-order, then that'd be a totally different story. Which I don't think they do currently. Okay, no problem. See you, Phantom. Freaking A, these dudes, though. I know, who is... See, that's the problem, is who is they, right? I don't even know. See, that's the problem, is they don't have punishments legally or anything for companies that don't give their promises. Scam just keeps disappearing and resurrecting everything around him. Did it again! How'd he go? I lost track of him. Alright, I'm gonna use the Midas Holy Judgment here. Wait, what? Hello? Oh, shit, I've used it already today. Yeah, true, it's not a contract, it's a wish and a prayer, I suppose. I'm gonna use Stone Storm, prevent this guy from moving. Yeah, I guess that's what it comes down to, Grumledunk, right? Or Grummeldunk. That's what it comes down to. If you trust the developer, then there's no problem. Yeah, I think that's what it is. If you trust the developer. So, like, if we were more, like, savvy, or like a lot of people were more savvy to No Man's Sky, they would have been like, I've never heard of this developer, it's the first time I've come out with something, I'm gonna wait for the game to come out to see what it's like. If it was you, like, I always pre-order from Bethesda because I always know I'm getting a good game. Like, that's just always how it's been. But yeah. Yeah, it's weird. Alright, I have ended the threat of Emero L. The warlocks of the Nine will threaten us no more. Awesome. Although now I'm over encumbered.
Whoa! Whoa!
Unfortunately, I am stuck in this position. Shit. I guess I could drop something, I suppose. Wait, what? Well, yeah, but they fixed those issues mostly, Saberwolf. Yeah. I mean, all video game developers have their issues, you know. But good game developers fix their problems. Alright, I need to just drop an item here, else we're gonna have some issues. There we go. There's something still alive? Friggin' A, really? Yeah, also mod fixes. Yeah, so, yeah. Oh crap, did he resurrect everything in this entire tower? He fucking did, didn't he? Hey, Green Joe. We good now? Can I summon this thing? Nope. Still enemies, damn. Oh gosh, there's like fucking 70,000 enemies down here, damn. Oh, and all my shit's broken, that's why I was having some issues before. Yeah, let's do a Ring of Fire, Ring of Blades. Frickin' Lich resurrecting everything in the entire effing tower.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I think I might have crashed just then. Fuck. Yep, totally crashed on me. Bethesda sheeple. Wow. My game's been having very difficult crashes lately, which is pretty unfortunate. Like, this is a hard crash. Like, I have to open up the task manager and stuff like that. There we go. Did I quick save after I beat the Lich? Hell no. Of course I didn't. I would have once I killed everything. But it resurrects everything in the effing tower. I'm not sure, like, when the last time we saved is, to be honest. Yep. You know what? You know what? We're gonna go... Because he's gonna resurrect everything in the tower anyway. I say go all the way to the very top. Kill the Nether Lich. and then kill everything else, because it doesn't make sense. Yeah, also I never learn. I just wish I had a nice way to kill this guy. And I don't. Because he resists magic 100%. And it's ridiculous. I'm doing way better this time around. Holy crap. Disappeared again. The bags is being drained. Shit. There we go, knock him down. UFC Undead Edition. There we go. Fuck that guy. There we go. Nice, girl, awesome. But yeah, that's right, So I guess maybe I will mention that. I'm actually going to be out of town for... I think it's the 24th through the 28th. So it's like 4 days. Oh, really? Okay. Alright, save roll. Gosh, there we go. There we go. Now we can take this place down. G'nay. Alright. Let's put my cloak back on and hopefully the feather will be at the right point. There we go. Okay, awesome. Damn it, and there's still people around, aren't there? Damn. There's a lot of fisting in this. Yeah. A lot of fisting. What the? I made him go through the wall a little bit. He picked up the axe of the other skeleton. Nice. And he picked up the sword of the other guy. I love that. That's fantastic. Oh boy. Just fall off the edge. There we go. Oh gosh. I almost fell off the edge too. Fisted into the next dimension. Oh boy. Alright, now I have to check the stairs because one of them had like a friggin' arc in it. Which had a couple gold nuggets, which was awesome.
Whoa!
This one? Yeah, it is this one. Nice. Gold nuggets. And Fargoth. Don't forget Fargoth. There we go. Everyone receives equal fisting. Undead, men, Mer, Khajiit Argonians, extraplanar beings, Daedra. What we got here? Alright, we just have a ton of dudes running around the bottom. Yep. Some grievously injured by falling off the top of the world.
Oh! Yeah! Oh!
Equal opportunity fisting.
Yeah! Oh!
Hey Phantom, how's it going?
Oh! Yeah! Ah! Ah!
There we go. Now everybody's dead. Now I'll save. Shock essence. Alright, so we did it. We took out all the liches here. There is one thing I want to check out though, because one of the guys' realms, there was a mark on the floor, like an ancient sigil, and I want to check out what that was. There we go. And now I can actually put this stuff away. Actually, wait. Before I put it away, let me repair it first. There we go. There we go. That was weird. So the way to do that tower, because he resurrects, everybody's to just kill that guy first. It seems like none of the other skeletons actually really pathed up the tower quite well. That's okay though. There we go. That's better. Alright, cool. So we went through this one? Yeah, we went through the Chamber of Rest. Just trying to make sure we went everywhere. Yeah, that one didn't have a door. Yeah? Alright. And then there was the Utter Dark. I think this one had like a special rune in it that we should check out. Yeah, this... he's alive? Motherfucker. This dude was a total asshole. Repeatedly punch him in the face till he can't feel anymore. I think you actually do get an extra bonus for punching something in the face. I've read about that, and that there's actually special animations for punching someone in the face in this game, as opposed to punching them anywhere else. It's a weird thing. Yeah, there's 7 liches, but unfortunately every time you leave here and come back, they resurrect. It's not the best. Now he's invisible. Stop being invisible. There we go. Luckily he's got completely useless skeletons as his army. Come on. Liches are bitches. Ooh, it looks like I finally have done enough fatigue damage so that he'll fall to the ground repeatedly. Great for skill leveling, it's true. Liches get stitches. There we go. Although it means you can come back for repeated dust. Holy burst! Whoa! What the hell's with all these dudes? And for some reason they're totally unresponsive. Holy burst. Oh, that didn't kill them all. Okay. Night of Pain. The hidden underground chests? What are the hidden There are hidden underground chests? Now then. Do us return home. Okay, not yet. First, I think I need to use my chest to hide the eldritch dust. Oh, shopkeeper's chests. Interesting. Cool. I didn't know that was a thing. There we go. Eldritch dust and slime jelly. Cool. Alright, return. Oh, okay, it's just a return home. Cool. Awesome. That's pretty cool. But no, Grimjow, we included, like, that's an area of effect, like, on self. Like, that's fine. Like, I include, like, the Ring of Blades and stuff, which, I mean, it's a touch spell. It's in the touch section. But yeah, I include that as part of touch spells. That's pretty funny, Bukar. I didn't know that was a thing. I guess I didn't go out of bounds in Skyrim all that often. Alright, so I have to use Ghost Walk in order to get through this door. There we go. There we go. Sweet! So we finished that quest. Awesome. To move in the goalpost.
You have the hands of a healer.
Alright, sweet. So then, let's decide what we need to do next. Let's see here. You try and get the ancient armor of Tiber Septim. I think that might be a good one. You're just accessing the vendors and taking their stuff. Do they get angry if you sell them back to them? Like, do they recognize the own items from their store? Because that'd be pretty interesting. Alright, so let's see here. What are the divines? I need to go to Sankator. Alright, let's go from, I guess Libsan Tarda is the closest. Really, that's cool. So they don't even recognize it's their own items. That's pretty cool. Ever repaired my stuff? Okay, cool. We're good. There we go. There we go. Acrobatic skill increase. Oh. There we go. Excellent.
Whoa!
I actually think you do get experience for taking falling damage, which is pretty interesting.
Oh
gosh, this is a fruit. Well, it's not going to be the same lich, which is nice. Bare knuckle fisting. There we go. Oops, skeletons. Oh gosh. Oh, that one isn't dead yet. Holy shit. Oh, that's the Lich's range. Damn. And they get some high-level undead here. We're circuit fisting. Ooh, nice, I disarmed him. There we go. You like the second one? Back alley fisting. Craving silver arrows. What did you have? An elven bow? Dwemer arrows. Did he drain my strength? I feel like some of my stuff's drained, isn't it? Yeah, some of it is. I hate when that happens. Yeah, okay, that's better. He dropped his bow? What the hell? Nice, I got a friggin' glass claymore out of this. Good stuff. Actor bashing. Give me that glass claymore. Alright, who else is up here? Also found a rune stone. I don't know how. Use of siphoning. Cool. You don't see absorb fatigue naturally that much. So that's interesting to see. Ooh, jeez, alright. I'm doing alright. Friggin' skeletons that know how to summon other skeletons. There we go. I need a silver claymore? Where'd that end up? Oh, there it is. Alright then, let's head in here. Alright, I found the entrance to the catacombs of Sanctor. I should search them for the Shrine of Tiber Septim. Yeah. Get out of here, ghosts. Fighting ghosts was crazy early game. I would have to run up to them and use, like, touch spells. Nice, took care of him. Why am I just punching? That's what this like playthrough is all about. Is I'm only using hand to hand. I'm starting to use blades as well for like vampires because I have like a special weapon for that. Hey, Slushy. How's it going? Alright, ectoplasm. He had a sword on him, but I guess that was like some magic sword that wasn't actually a physical sword. I suppose. Ow, trapped. There we go. Plus, it's really cool actually. We have a mod installed called Enchanted Fists. And as long as your skill level with hand-to-hand in the School of Magic is above 50, you can cast touch spells when you punch. So the spell that I currently have equipped is called Malacath's Wrath. I made it myself, but yeah. It basically does 40 elemental damage plus whatever bonuses I get from the weaknesses to magicka and elements. It's pretty sweet. Hey Prep, how's it going? Silver ring on Beyblades? That's probably another game, but that'd be really cool to equip a silver ring and then be able to punch them and do more damage. We have more than one AoE spell. It's just centered on us as opposed to being fired. Brings back memories? Awesome, tequila. Oh gosh, Slushy, that... Yeah. Oh! Saw the lever 2 seconds ago. Where'd it go? There it is. Let's quick save. There we go. Alright, what do we got in here? Ha! Undead Blade. Immediately disarmed. Yes. They call me Juan Punch Man. Oh my gosh. He keeps disarming himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sentence hurts my brain too, Grimjow. Oh, amulet of Anduse of our Anduse. Okay. An ancient blades helmet. Ghost of Rylus. Ancient Akaviri katana.
You have freed
Hey, Giant Fly Seed.
Now, I can finally complete my lord's last request.
Okay. Who are you?
I was Realus, loyal blade of Emperor Tiber Septim. I do not know how long I have been dead. It feels like an eternity.
Okay, what happened to you?
My 3 companions and I were sent here by the Emperor Tiber Septim to discover what evil had defiled the holy catacombs of Sankar-Tor. We did not know that the Underking, who was here an artist, had risen to take his first revenge upon his former lord. The Underking defeated and ensnared us in his evil enchantment and bound us here to guard forever the defiled shrine of Tiber Septim.
Okay. Is the Underking still here?
No. He departed long ago. But his evil will
Thanks for the
remains,
follow,
preventing any from
out of
paying
29.
homage
Thank you.
At the shrine of Tiber Septim. Over the uncounted years of our slavery here, we have brooded over our defeat. I believe that we can undo the Underking's
Oh gosh, Saberwolf, bring it on.
magic. I go now to complete my duty to my lord, Tiber Septim. Free my brothers, and together we may be able to lift the Underking's curse. Farewell.
Okay. Thanks for the follow, Junior Urkir or J Rukir? Thank you. Thank you for follow. Alright. Can't say good tonight. Oh my gosh, I remember when I was over at Saberwolf's and friggin' we bought donuts with that was like, wasn't it like maple with bacon bits? And your cats ate all the bacon bits off the donuts? That was hilarious. You gotta be careful, man. Cats, you know, you think that somehow your human food is safe from them. And lo and behold, they're like, I'm not dumb. I love bacon. And they go ahead and they eat your bacon. There was a fucking travesty. It was. I wanted those bacon maple bits. No wait. Bacon maple bacon bits? That's the right way around. They have a weakness for pork, those cats. Man, that Gloom Wraith, though. Friggin' A. Although Bacon Maple Bits does sound good. He's like an alien scimitar. That looks awesome. Alright, I'm gonna do some absorb health here. Early stream name changes are possible? Not that I'd change my name at all, but still. Did the absorb health seem to work well? That was not what I wanted to do. Ow. Oh, if it's a big stream, I might have crusted it. Okay.
Yeah.
What is this? Morag Gold Morcel. Wow. Fire damage and weakness to fire. Sweet. Cool. I'm not sure. I mean, that would be interesting, Grimjaw. That would be interesting. Alright, so it looks like we gotta go to 3 different sections and free the ghostly Akaviri dudes who have been basically, like, forced to stay here from the Underking. Sure, I'll take it. Yeah. Oh, it's the Warden. Ooh, his key, nice. I think we might actually, it's weird. Like, there are certain, times where I want to increase the difficulty. Like, I feel like this dungeon would be a lot cooler if I increased the difficulty. But at the same time, there's so many weird things you come across for mods that, like, making myself, or increasing the difficulty might not be the best decision. Go. Take that ectoplasm. What else is here? Some gold. There's a bed there.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means, Phantom. I'm not hip or savvy enough to understand what that means. Horror clown? Hey, that's a Dan's Gaming email. Yeah. He makes some great stuff. I love that he changed all of them for Horror Month. That's awesome. Speaking of horror, I did take your guys' advice and I started watching American Horror Story. I haven't regretted it. I really enjoy it. I kind of wish it was 20-minute episodes to lessen the amount of procrastination, but you know. I like a good, 45-minute story too. Alright, see you later, Honey Buddha. Have a good one. Oh, it's an old clown movie. Interesting. Yeah, I started with Season 1, yeah. Actually, I finished Season 1 today. And I'm on to the Asylum. Longsword. Hey, TCL Cloud, how's it going? We're trying to get Tiber Septim's armor on my Monk of Malacath adventures. We only use hand-to-hand combat and touch like spells, but we have a lot of mods installed. One of them allows us to actually cast spells when we punch. So my current equipped spell does like 40 damage from elemental damage, and a lot of weaknesses. But it does that every time I punch people, which is awesome. Alright. Withering Bolt Tome, interesting. Yeah, we have a lot of mods installed, and if you're interested, they're all in the description below. There we go. I know. TCL Cloud. A lot of people really want this to be backwards compatible. What did I do, Convoy? Whoa! Oh, there's the Undead Blade. I was looking for him.
Yeah!
Am I big enough that Twitch has enabled transcoding? Really? That's awesome. I didn't realize I thought I had to be partnered before that happened. That's awesome. I now have quality settings. Holy shit, there's quality settings on my channel, guys. Fucking A. Unless they gave that to everybody and I'm just freaking out.
Yeah!
You knocked me over.
Yeah! Ah! Oh! Ah! Ah!
Really, quality settings happen after 20 viewers. I did not know that. I did not know that. I've destroyed the second of the cursed blades guarding Sankator, freeing his spirit to help his companions lift the Underking's enchantment from the Shrine of Tiber Septim. I should continue to search for the other two undead blades. Interesting, cool. So I've actually had like 20 to 25 concurrent viewers, or at least enough so that they actually know what's going on. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, Pret. Yeah, I understand. I'm looking forward to Skyrim Master 2. We're definitely going to be doing a playthrough of that. Not sure how long it's going to last, though, but we'll definitely give it a shot. Well, that's awesome. So our channel's now big enough that we, wow, we've actually, like, made, like, Twitch progress. That's crazy. Awesome. That's a milestone, man. Being able to get video quality settings. That's awesome. And I have you guys to thank. Is that 1.7 million septums I have there? Yes. It is. Any ideas for the character okay. So the idea for the character I want to play for the remastered version of Skyrim. I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if I can do a 24-hour stream. Understand that, my schedule's kind of tight. How often do I stream? I stream every day. I stream every day. Oops, wrong door. And then, of course, there are days I can't make it and stuff like that, but yeah. I was talking about doing a necromancer. But you know what? There's one thing in Skyrim that I've never actually done before, and that's use anybody who has blocking. I've never used a shield in Skyrim before. And so I kind of want to do that. And I kind of want to do a thing where I play like a heavy armored guy with a shield who casts spells. But I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. I want to use a shield somehow, I just don't know how to make it a little more interesting than I'm wielding a weapon and a shield. A lusty Argonian made necromancer? Sorcerer? Interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I was thinking. Shield with no sword, so like shield and spells. And like rush up to people and like shield bash them and stuff. Yeah, shield with staff or spells. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm just not sure how like in certain cases I'd have to run up to people despite the fact that like I'd be casting ranged magic, but yeah. Captain America but with spells. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, but I bash people to death. Yeah. I like it. I like it. Magic Captain America. But yeah, unfortunately, like, my schedule's really packed. I've got, a project, an exam, and, like, a chapter and another assignment to do basically by Tuesday. So I've got a lot on my plates, like, school-wise. Which means I might have to take a night off. I'm gonna see how things go. If I get really crunched, then maybe Friday I'll take a night off, but hopefully I'll get enough work done during the day that I won't have to. Give me that mithril sword. Blurp. I just bash people to death. Yeah, bash people to death and light them on fire. Sounds like a plan. I like that. But yeah, I never used shields in Skyrim, and actually, the shield like perks in Skyrim are actually pretty awesome. At a certain point, you can actually block spells, and it like increases your resistances as long as you have your shield equipped. Like, there's some pretty sweet stuff you can do. Are we good now? Oh, thanks for the follow, TCL Cloud, thank you. Alright. Can I repair my stuff now? Good. Let's get a little damage there. Oh, thanks for the follow, Tequila2, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Alright, what do we got here? On the map. Oh, but, I think someone asked me about mods earlier. You can see them in the description below. I'm sorry if I missed that earlier. Sometimes I get distracted by combat. Oh, thanks for the follow, Party Pony Pinkie Pie. Thank you. Also, alliteration on point. Good, I disarmed the trap. Excellent. Yeah, some of the bigger mods that you're probably going to see through, like through just me playing right now, is Ascuro's Oblivion Overhaul, which increases the difficulty, adds new enemies, new weapons, all kinds of stuff. I'm using the Enchanted Fists so I can cast names, I can cast spells at the same time as I punch. And, oh, that guy's got Reflect Damage 12, shit. Yeah, Midas Magic for, like, some of the crazier spells that I cast. Is that... block skill increased. Ooh, nice! I need that to happen. Now, what is this? Oh, damage. Oh, okay. Interesting. How does my block look nowadays? Holy shit, it's at 97. Wow. That means... it always comes down to this, right? In any playthrough, you get to a certain point where it's always either acrobatics or athletics or like some weird ass skill like mercantile or speechcraft. And you're like, shit, it levels so much slower than everything else does. Oh, nice, Slushy, nice. Hey, DB Dodo, how's it going? Interesting little emotes you got there. We're doing our hand-to-hand monk character, who's an orc. And we're going through Sanctuary to get Divine Blood in Tiger Septon's armor. Really? That's crazy. Yeah, for those of you who are just joining, there's a lot of mods in this, and we've become the master of the Mages Guild. Sorry, I guess Arch-Wizard of the Mages Guild, and we've also become the Grandmaster of the Fighters Guild. But there's a lot more of the game to go, plus a lot of modded quests as well. But yes, welcome everybody. I think that's the last blade we need to fight. Oh jeez. Okay. It's about to get real dark. Let me fix that. Oh yeah, Ada. Nice. Yeah. Blade.
Yeah.
The unfortunate thing about cheat codes in this game is that items and stuff are like number based, and in Morrowind they were word based. Like a Daedric shield was Daedric_shield. It's pretty sad they went to a number system. Made it a lot more difficult. Ancient Blades helmet. I have 3 of them now. I don't know why I keep taking more. And we freed the soul that dude. There we go! I've destroyed the 3rd of the cursed blades guarding Sanctuary. I need to find and destroy the last of the cursed blades, so his freed spirit can help the ghosts of his companions dispel the evil enchantment blocking the way to the Shrine of Tiber Septum. And you would a blade... Ah. Ooh, a cleaver, you say? Not that I use it because this is a hand-to-hand playthrough, but still. What do we got here? Disintegrate armor. Okay, I need to repair my shit then. Nice Slushy. Lol. Your problem's everything except 100 restoration. Restoration is very hard to level. I'm gonna be straight here. The only reason why my restoration is at 100 right now is because of the enchanted hand-to-hand mod, and the fact that I made a absorb health on touch spell. Because if you think about it, you can only cast a touch spell as fast as when you're holding block and this. That's as fast as you're ever going to cast a spell in this game. You cast spells way faster, rapid punching stuff. So yeah. I understand that. You're never gonna get that resto. It's true, at a certain point, like, if you have enough, like, good enchantments, you don't need to restore your health anymore. It's true, though. It is true. What the... There's something over there. The hell? There's a chair. Let's see. But yeah, in Oblivion, sort of non-leveled items are harder to come by, Ada. Like there are certain things like Fingleam is a glass helmet that you can find off of the coast of Anvil. But yeah, there's very rarely, like, as opposed to Morrowind, where there's always going to be like a Daedric bow in certain places. Like, you're going to have a tough time trying to find some of these things. Trying to see if I can't finagle getting up here. I do have a levitation spell. I just want to see if this is possible. Probably not. I just want to get up there. We'll try from a different angle. We look at the minimap here. Yeah, you could probably get up there. Oh, you're a master alchemist? Yeah, who needs restoration when you can just friggin' make some killer potion? Friggin' A, right? I mean, that is a thing, though. Like, I always say that when it comes down to it, there are certain skills that sort of work against each other. And one of those is destruction and marksman. If you can cast a spell, you know, from a distance, there's no reason to have a bow. And yeah, if you're gonna have alchemy, it seems weird to have restoration because you can both use them to heal. Oh, the cheat code? Yeah, that's probably Todd test. Something like that. Oh no, that only brings you there. What the? So wait, what? Oh no, that's totally from... Okay, interesting. Yeah, it's like Todd Test or Testing Hall or something like that. There's a few different locations you can go to for, like, weird stuff like that. Where they have, like, every single item in the game. The catacombs. Alright. Oh, and there's one more guy here. The last undead blade. You just wouldn't stop there. God damn. I'm getting a little rusty at my power moves there. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
This guy is pretty tough. Whoa, he flew. Alright, what do we got here? Same old, same old. And, Northwind. There we go. All the cursed blades of Sanctuary have been destroyed. Their freed spirits have gone to the shrine of Tiber Septim to try and dispel the enchantment laid upon it by the Underking long ago. I should go to the shrine at once and see if they succeeded in their final quest. Alright. Let's see if I can't find that weird chair with the chest behind it. Oh shit, what is it? Oh, hello there. Gosh, looking at their mouth as they're spewing that weird green gas is kind of freaky.
Yeah.
They do deflate like a balloon, though. Are you just gonna walk through a wall? Or you just disappear completely? Cool. Potion of Cure Disease, sure. I got a spell for that, but it doesn't matter. There you go. Is that a glass scimitar? Holy crap, that's awesome. Of course, it gets super dark in here.
Whoa.
Oh! He did that charge attack, and then I disarmed him because I'm 100 hand to hand. Ow. Nice. Glass scimitar, that's awesome. Quick save. So where's this gonna lead me? Gosh, alright. It would be cool if you could do like grapple moves with hand to hand. I agree with that. Although already in hand to hand, like, you do a lot of really interesting stuff. Oh, really, Bakura? That's awesome.
Yeah.
But no, actually, it's pretty interesting. They don't actually tell you about it, like in the perk level ups in this game. But when you get higher at hand to hand, when you become level 50, you actually gain the chance to counterattack. They don't say it outright, but you gain the chance to counterattack once you become 50 in hand to hand. And once you become level 100 in hand-to-hand, you have a chance to disarm people. It's really interesting. Like, a lot of the same perks that, like, leveling up and block would give you, you also gain in hand-to-hand. I don't think they stack, though. It would be cool if they did, though. Like, you saw that every once in a while you'll see me, like, as I'm blocking, I do, like, this left hook. It's like a triggered, like normally it would be a shield bash if you had a shield, but because I'm using hand-to-hand, it's a weird little jab. And that too has a chance to disarm. Damn, these dudes are tough. Holy shit. There's still another guy down there.
Oh! Ha! Ah! Yeah.
There we go, that was one.
Whoa. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I'm really focusing on training my block right now, so I'm not trying to do many fancy, like, power moves or anything like that. Spinny move! Damn. Oh, yeah, my block's almost 98. Holy crap. Alright, so let's see the trap here. Let's try to disarm it. Good, I did, and I got a strong freezing grasp potion. What do we got here? Nothing too crazy. I guess the summon Storm Atronach's nice. I don't actually use summons. I do eventually want to use summons, though. Base ring of firewalking, excellent. At least for the cost. But yeah, I eventually want to do summoning. I have a mod installed that basically allows you to customize summoning spells. So you can basically put on this ring and it like brings up a menu and it has like a list of like overworld or like underworld creatures, and then you like sort of go through like a sort of search, I suppose. And yeah, it's pretty cool. So I'll be able to basically summon goblins and ogres and stuff, which I think fits my character a lot better than summoning Daedra. We're supposed to be a monk of Malacath and represent everything Malacath does. Which is a mixture of brutality and honor. A very interesting mix. So wait, I got that one? Okay. We have to check out my shop and see if that's working. We have a really awesome mod installed that basically allows you to open up your own shop. And it's fantastic, because normally in Oblivion, the best you could ever sell an item for is 2,500. Because merchants don't get higher gold than that in this game. And there are certainly items that are worth a lot more than 2,500 gold. But yeah, you can open your own shop, and it's absolutely fantastic. You can sell stuff near full value. Yes, it's true. It's true. My hoarding tendencies basically enable me to have tremendous amounts of gold. Very true. It bothers me that I didn't see that one chair with the little chest behind it. But maybe we'll get our answers from here. We'll have to see. But yeah, it's fantastic. I'll visit it and you'll see like what it's all about. But basically, you bring items there and it like sorts them based on value. And then basically it goes nuts. And it sells them based off your mercantile skill. You don't get any mercantile leveling out of it, but it's really cool because you can actually, you know, sell stuff better than 2,500 gold, which is really nice. All right, so it looks like they're all getting into place here. Hey, Blue Guest, how's it going? Oh, here we go. The ghosts of the four cursed blades have dispelled the evil enchantment on the shrine of Tiber Septum. The way to the armor is now open. Alright, so they dispelled the Underking, and here's the armor of Tiber Septum. There we go. It's true though, I have so much money. But like, if a sword or something, like, goes through the earth, I will toggle collision to go and get it. It is really funny. I do have to adjust, like, what price range I just don't accept in my inventory, but so far, I don't accept anything less than 10. That hasn't changed in, like, gosh, 20 episodes? I have the Armor of Tiber Septum now. Now to take it to Martin at Cloud Ruler Temple. Awesome. Excellent. I do want to check out that room, though. Was it this one we were in? Yeah, it was that one. How the heck are you supposed to get up there? Some crazy shenanigans? Some crazy acrobatic shenanigans? I do have levitation. One of the mods I've installed is called More Oblivion. More Oblivion is Morrowind recreated in Oblivion's engine. It's spot on and frickin' awesome. And I was actually able to buy a levitation spell from there, which is excellent. How does one get up there? I mean, I could use cheat codes. Maybe I could do some fancy shit here. Let me try something. Oh! The acrobatics! The acrobatics. Aha! Yeah, but if you don't have high acrobatics, man, that's really tough to get up here. Damn. Like, I guess you could, like... I guess you could try to jump and try to activate... No, you're too far away from the chair. That's wild. So you have to go from here and then have a high enough acrobatics, and mine's about 75 right now, to be able to do that. And I was just able to do that. Like, that was a rolling over the edge on top. Friggin' A. I love that if you're a master of acrobatics, you can jump off the surface of water. That is the most badass thing ever. Like, just like, oh, it's a lake? Do-do-do-do-do, and you're like a skipping stone, just friggin' like jumping off the surface of water like some... I don't even know. Like... I don't even know stories of ninjas that do that. Yes, Bakura. Because it's more than just the septums, I needed to see that it could be done. It's a very strange drive to unearth all the secrets of this game. And every location. I'm a dude who doesn't like stones unturned. I like them all turned over and inspected and looted. And put in my house. This is when they could have used the Skyrim dungeon layout to bring you to, like, an outdoor or something. That's alright, though. Alright, let's go see, that dude. Joffrey. Oh, no, actually, no, it's Martin, actually. Let's do it. Athletics increased. Okay, that's interesting. Sometimes my jumps, though.
What do you need, friend?
Are you alright? You just, like, friggin' ran like something was really important. Nope, apparently not. Alright, let's see, like about 4 hours? Nah, it won't be long enough.
Good morning, sir. Sir.
Who in the hell are you?
Sorry, but I'm too busy to talk right now. Try one of the other blades.
Interesting. Oh, hey, Martin's up at 7. Damn.
My progress on the Mysterium Xarxes is slow, I'm afraid. How goes your search for the armor of Tiber Septim?
I got it. Armor of Tiber Septim.
The Septim blood may flow through my veins, but you have the soul of a hero. The armor of Tiber Septim himself. Joffrey will be amazed to see it. You can reassure Joffrey that I will not destroy the armor. All I need is a scraping of Talos's divine blood. The blades are as touchy as priests about relics of Tiber Septim, it seems.
Alright, what else can I do to help?
While you were gone, I've made some progress in deciphering the Mysterium Xarxes ritual. The third item we need is a great Welkin stone. You may have run across lesser Welkin stones. They're fairly common in Ayleid ruins, but a great Welkin stone will not be easy to come by. They have been plundered one by one over the years, due to their great value to mages and occultists. There is only one place that is rumored to still contain one. The ruins of the Ayleid city of Miskarkand. A place where many have perished seeking its great stone. But nothing else will do, so you must succeed where all others have failed.
Is that the missing component, Grimjow? Alright, tell me about, Miskarkand.
The capital of one of the ancient Ayleid kingdoms which flourished in Cyrodiil before the rise of men. It is said that the ruins are still haunted by the vengeful spirit of its last king. True or not, it is not a place to enter lightly. Be careful.
I have a car. Alright. Looks like we can do this.
Be careful, my friend. I know you've braved many dangers already, but Miss Garkand is not to be taken lightly.
Alright then. Alright, let me show you guys my shop, since I got like a few items to sell. So it's called Trade and Commerce, and it takes a bit of investment. You have to pay quite a bit of gold to get the shop up and running to its, you know, tip-top shape. But it adds this building to Coral, right across from the Oaken Cloister, or something. Anyway, it's the adventurer's store, and basically you spend money to have like, these are basically just like furniture, but they improve like the chances of you selling your items per day. So like, let me see. Chance to sell each individual legendary item is 25 and 100. Okay. But yeah, so this is my office. Let's see, did we make money yesterday? Yeah, we did. Holy shit. We sold 7 exquisite items, 6 legendary items, and 2 mythic level items. Now, when it says mythic items, what it's saying is, I think it's items that are between 15,000 and 30,000 gold, and that's how they sort of like organize them. And like epic is anything above 30,000 gold. Yeah, that's pretty wild. Pretty wild. So what do we get? Oh my gosh. Okay, so we made, since like the last time I did this, which was when I started up the game, 115,000 gold. Sweet. But you know, we have expenses. So let's see here. There's a 10% tax, plus I've got to pay the guard and the shopkeeper every week. So that's looking around like, yeah, I'll do like 42,000 just to be safe. But it's pretty cool. I have 69 items in storage with a total value of 800,000 gold. Wow, because of my current mercantile skill, they sell at 91% of their value. Which turns up to be 761,000. But yeah, everything's basically stored down here. I like to organize it myself, so here's all the stuff that's between 1,000 and 6,000 gold. We have a bunch of trifold shields and stuff, so I'm gonna try to put those away. Alright, also, now, because this place doesn't, actually, I'm gonna put stuff away first. Because this place doesn't raise your mercantile, I keep everything below 2,500 so I can actually raise my, my mercantile skill. Everything above 2,500 I sell here. Alright, so let's look for everything above 2,500, which is... Ooh, I might not have those. I might want to keep that. Okay, so nothing from weapons. I think I'm going to keep most of those. I have a lot of these, so I'll sell all the threefold shields. I'll keep that since it's unique. That's about it. Cool. So I'll add all those shields to that. There we go. And that's how it's done. Apparently they do organize, like you could, there's like a central location, but I just like to do it by hand. But yeah, so it's just this little store where you can make an F ton of money. It's great. Alright then, what should we do now? I don't want to like bulldoze the main quest right now. Let's see. Maybe we could do some Knights of the Nine stuff. I would have to go to Anvil. Let's do that. I mean, it's true. It's true, Grimjow.
Yes.
Because I'm a nerd. It's very true. Alright, so we have to talk to the prophet. We already have the Pilgrim's Blessing, so we don't have to visit all the shrines again, which is nice.
What is it? Who will match the deeds of Sir Amiel and his companions? Oh my! To what do I owe this honor? I am but a humble prophet. What business do you have with me?
Alright, Anvil Chapel attack.
This is only the beginning. Umaril has returned, as foretold by Pelinal Whitestrake in his dying breath.
Okay, Umaril, who is that?
Umaril the Unfeathered, the sorcerer king of the Aliens, who ruled over this land for long ages before the rise of men. He was cast down by Pelinal Whitestrake, but Umaril's spirit survived.
Oh, yeah,
and
Mad
now
Dog.
he has returned to seek vengeance upon the gods.
Okay, who's Pilna Whitestrake? But yeah, we are going to do the Shivering Isles eventually, yep.
Does no one remember the old tales? Saint Pelinal,
Yeah,
the
Bakura.
divine crusader of legend, Alicia's companion when she overthrew the rule of the Aliens 3,000 years ago. Pelinal, with the aid of the gods, fought the alien sorcerer King Umaril and slew him. But Umaril's spirit survived, and he has now returned.
Okay. Yeah, so we have a mod installed called Knights of the Nine Revelations, which is basically like an expansion to Knights of the Nine DLC for Oblivion, and it's freaking great. It is amazing. And yeah, the same voice actor as Sheogora. Just tell me who attacked the chapel.
Do you understand nothing? The blood speaks. I can read the ancient runes if you cannot. As uibala umarale el nada rakuva. In the alien tongue, by the eternal power of Umaril, the mortal gods shall be cast down. A curse upon Umaril's ancient foes, and a threat.
Alright. So how do we stop Umaril?
Alas, Umaril cannot be stopped. Not without the aid of the gods, not without the Crusaders' relics. Without a champion, the gods are powerless to act. But who among us is worthy to wield the divine Crusaders' weaponry?
Well, I don't know. Who will stop Umaril? Well, so by the way, just in case any of you are confused, like roleplay-wise, we are playing a Monk of Malacath. But Malacath used to be an Aedra. He used to be, what the hell was his name before? I used to say it a lot. Shit. There's so many names in the Elder Scrolls lore. Holy crap. Yep, can't remember. But he was an Aedra before he was a Daedra. It was only when he lost a battle and was consumed by Boethia that he became Malacath. Yeah, can't remember. So yeah, basically we're doing this because, hey, Malacath was an Aedra at one point. I will quest for the relics.
You would quest for the holy panoply of Pelinal Whitestrake? The legendary relics that have been sought by mighty warriors throughout the ages? Are you a worthy knight?
Oh my gosh. Friggin' A. I am a worthy knight. I'm the hero of the Kvatch. I'm the Fighters Guild Grandmaster. I'm the Archmage.
I apologize for even asking the question.
Trinimac, thank
Most
you.
esteemed master, please. Do not allow me to interrupt your quest for the relics.
Wow, he's totally like, oh, thank you. Sure, quest for the relics.
Are you a worthy knight?
Do I have to say no? I am a worthy knight.
Then I'm sure you will have no trouble finding the relics on your own. You clearly need no aid from man or god. Why do you come to me for aid, worthy knight?
Crusader's relics.
The weapons and armor of Pelinal Whitestrake, Alicia's comrade, granted to him by the Eight Divines. He went alone into the White Gold Tower, challenged the alien sorcerer King Umaril to single combat, and slew him. Alas, Umaril was not truly slain, but only cast beyond the bounds of Nirn. And now he has returned to wreak his vengeance upon the gods, as was prophesied by Pelinal himself with his dying breath. Only a true knight, wielding the holy relics of the Divine Crusader, has a chance to defeat Umaril. But alas for Tamriel, the Crusader's relics have been lost for many an age. Who now can succeed in the quest for the relics, where the greatest knights of legend all failed?
What a condescending asshole. Like, I just wanna, like... I'm offering my help. And you're like, oh, no, you're fine, you can do it by yourself, and don't tell me a damn thing. Okay, I'll play your game, asshole. I have no claim to fame, having 109 reputation. Fuck you.
A humble heart is a good starting point. The gods will decide if you are worthy to seek the relics.
Okay, how do I find the relics? Holy crap. Do I play any other games, or just Elder Scrolls? I'll play other games occasionally. You can check out my YouTube. It pretty much has everything on it, but, I sort of cycle between Bethesda games, so I'll go from, like I've, when I first started streaming, I did Morrowind, Oblivion, then I went to Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Skyrim, Fallout 4, and then every once in a while I'll slip in, like, another game, like, This Is the Police, Legend of Grimrock 2, some other games here and there. We did, like, a thing of Minecraft Pixelmon, but yeah, we do some different stuff every once in a while. But yeah, this is, I guess, I don't know, people, like, sort of have names for what they are, and, people who are variety streamers stream a lot of different stuff. I'm like a thematic adventure streamer, where I usually choose RPG games and, yeah, have adventures. Well, thank you for the follow, Bullet Club 316. Thank you. But yeah, currently we're doing, every other day we play Oblivion, and then we play Shadow Warrior 2. Shadow Warrior 2 seems like a shorter game, so we're going to play that through, and then we're going to start a Skyrim remastered playthrough, and then friggin' Pokemon's going to come out, like, 2 weeks after that, and we'll also be doing that. We have a lot on our plate, but it's going to be awesome. But yeah, alright, how do I find the relics?
The gods grant insight to those they deem worthy. Why and how they act is not predictable. What I can tell you is that, traditionally, knights who wish to quest for the relics would walk the pilgrim's way. Travel to the way shrines of the 9 divines. Pray to each of the gods in turn, and ask their favor upon your quest. If the gods deem you worthy, you will be granted a sign. Go forth with the 9's blessings.
But yeah, there are a list of mods in the description below. Yep, I think I have 73 currently installed. Yeah, which is awesome. I'm not sure. I mean, that seems to be the rotation of Akora. Yeah, Fallout 3 I think was the longest one to go. But I'm also looking forward to more Oblivion. So after we finish our Oblivion playthrough, which, trust me, is far from being finished, then there's more Oblivion. I have another Morrowind playthrough in me at some point. It's crazy. Hey G0, how's it going? This is actually Cher Greth's voice actor. But yeah, it's crazy. Let's see here. Pilgrimage.
Walking the pilgrim's way is the traditional start of a holy quest.
I did it.
Follow the map I gave.
I did it.
May the 8 and 1 guide your steps.
Okay, let's let the quest update.
Hear me! Oh,
And update. Cause I I've already done this. Does it make me do it again? Really? I mean, I guess it's not too bad. They are all marked on my map. Alright, then I guess they're gonna make me do it again. That's fine. There's another mod we have installed called Map Marker Overhaul, and it adds things like alien wells and shrines and stuff. It also gives you the ability to specially mark locations. Like I said, that there's a locked chest in Greenmead Cave. This one had strong enemies in it. We could probably take on anything just about now, but earlier on it was way difficult. Oh wait, do I have any infamy? I shouldn't. I have no infamy. I have 111 fame. But yeah, that's really weird. It's making me do it again. Like, I have Pilgrim's Grace from, you know, visiting every single shrine. But it looks like it's making me do it again. Alright. It's okay, though. I can just fast travel to all these shrines. Here we go. Yeah, that is weird. I thought it was going to auto-detect it or something. We got Way Shrine of Akatosh. Oh, dude, yeah. Mages are amazing with Midas magic. I totally agree. Midas... If you cast a spell once in a game, Midas magic is the one to go with. I mean, we did limit our playthrough to having like only on touch and on self magic. Like basically we have no way to target things, but we have some great spells. I mean, we got friggin' Midas Stone Storm. Take a look at this thing. It actually has physics in it, so anybody who walks into the stones gets knocked over and gets hurt. And what else do we got? We got friggin' the Ring of Blades, one of my favorite spells. Summons a whole ring of blades around you, and it does damage to anybody who's in the range. And yeah, there's all kinds of great stuff from Midas Magic. Tornadoes. Look at that thing. Friggin' tornadoes. They use some great animations and all that. Hell, this one's hilarious. Midas Force Charge. Woo! It's good stuff. I like it a lot. Alright, so Akatosh. Here's Zenithar. There we go. And where else? Lara? Shrine of Mara. Where else can we go? Arcane? Did we go to Arcane? Yeah, we went to Arcane. Kinnereth. Oh man, Oblivion stopped working. We do have crashes, but it's okay. They're usually not that bad. It's very rare that we crash and lose a ton of time, which is nice. It's usually like after a fast travel or something, which isn't too bad. Hey, my lighting's a little off. I just, whoop, There we go. What? Hey, stop. No. Hey. That's better. What the hell? Continue! Alright, so that was Mara. We were just going to Kinnereth's. Oh my gosh, what? Oh. Oh, my speed's been damaged. What an asshole.
Whoa!
Well, that shrine's not doing too hot.
Yeah!
Damn it. I hate that Oh, it's the seducers! Seducers sometimes have excellent stuff on them. Like, they'll have Drake-fired greaves and stuff. What do you got? Oh yeah, they got blood leather. Nice.
Yeah!
Gate in my face, I know, friggin' A. You know, it happens. It happens. What is that? Iron short sword? Glass battle axe? Can I? Hey, I can still get it! LOL! Hey guys, I prayed to the Shrine of Kinnereth. I mean, it's looking pretty hot nowadays, but it's, you know, a bit of a journey. It works though. Oh my. What else do we have? Debella, Julianos. Freaking A. I'm gonna have to be careful. Some of these places are dangerous. There we go. Visit Julianos. Debella. There we go. Where else? We were at Zenithar. Tiber Septum, there we go. Sweet. And what else do we have? Oops. Akatosh? Yeah, I've been to Akatosh. Stendar. There we go. I've completed the pilgrimage. Wonderful.
Hail, knight! You seek my relics with a worthy heart.
What the? Hello?
Your prayers have woken me from my endless dream. Or perhaps you have entered my dream, and I still sleep. I think others have sometimes spoken to me. Others like you, but my memory is doubtful. Perhaps the others came after you. Your need must be great for the gods to allow us to speak. Has Umaril, the accursed, found a way back? The
Oh gosh!
of a foul race.
I didn't even see that!
1,000 curses upon his unholy name.
Holy shit.
I thought I'd won, but I should have known. The slave masters are a cunning.
I have those, actually, Bolt Club.
Umaril found a way to cheat death as I could not. If you would seek for my relics, I know little that can help you. All that has passed since my death is like mist that my mind cannot take hold of.
built a shrine upon the site of my death, where the elves tormented me in a final act of revenge. I can show you where it once stood. Perhaps it is there still. Fare thee well, Sir Knight. May the gods grant you to destroy Umaril utterly, as I
It would be pretty funny if our orc was afraid of heights. But he's not. I mean, already we jump so high it would seem very awkward for us to be afraid of heights. Don't leave me here. Upon completing my pilgrimage to the Way Shrine, I received a vision from the Divine Crusader Pelno Whitestrake. He revealed the location of his lost shrine, which is where I should begin my quest for the relics of the Crusader. But yeah, we have immersive weapons and the capes mod on. They're in that huge list of 73 mods I have installed. Sometimes they're hard to find because it's just a lot to take in. Trust me, it was a pain in the ass to install all of them. Right, 0 acrobatics because scared of heights. Oh man. I jumped once, but never again. It was up in the air, it was like 2 feet, it was too much for me. You could break your neck. All it takes is it's a trip, and that's just from 0 height. Oh my gosh! Look at the amount of deer there. Pretty nice. All right, so his tomb's down this way. Let's watch a mud crab fly. Whoa! Because we have enchanted fists, it basically makes it so that we're casting a spell as we punch, and some destruction spells really cause some weird physics stuff to happen, like making stuff fly up hundreds of feet in the air. Oh, hey. Oh. Okay. This is what we're talking about? Come on. Is my orc on crack? He's so fast. Let's put this in perspective. My orc is level 45. His speed is 100. His athletics is 78. My guy has done some crazy shit. I hate zombies. I found the water temple. Damn it. Oh, a normal wraith, why? Oh, Gloomer. Oh, immediately disarmed.
Yeah. Whoa.
There we go. Orcish longsword. You had an elven longsword. Someone's casting a spell at me? Give me those welcome stones. There you are! Oh, dude. Dude. Will-o-wisps are my most hated enemy. Not only do they absorb health, which is a pain in the ass, but they damage, yeah, they damage your attributes. It's the worst. And what's so annoying about Oblivion spell making is that you can't make multiple versions of the same spell. So you literally have to have, like, 7 different spells to restore all your attributes, not one that does them all at once. It's really annoying. And yes, I collect Welkin stones. No, I don't use them. They're just cool. Oh, there's a button. That's actually the skeleton of the Guardian. That's the actual skeleton. And then what's tough is if you have a lot of bonuses to your attributes, sometimes you have no idea whether your stuff's damaged or not. Because it doesn't show that, oh yeah, you have like this much added, but this much subtracted. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm not being damaged all that much, I have a really high armor rating, and I have really high resist normal weapons. Getting the beat down on the skeletons, yep. Oh yeah, you would just have bone meal. What do you got? Elven arrows? Alright. I think that would close the door behind me, wouldn't it? They all jumped on me, I know. Orc Tyson. Pretty much we're Orc Tyson. Oh, what? So we have a Skir's Oblivion Overhaul added, and the Skir's Oblivion Overhaul does a very strange thing where it changes the knockback rate of marksman from like 5 to, I think, 8. So you'll notice me being like punched back a lot by these friggin' skeleton champions. It's kind of nuts. Or keep Balboa. I like it. I like it. That's like a jump smash. I really, in the next Elder Scrolls, I really want Bethesda to add, like, jump height as a mechanic of doing damage. How awesome would it be if you were to, like, say, like, I wanted to do some extra damage to this guy? Like, use my acrobatics to be like, wait, let me do it. And then, like, power tuck and go like that and, like, smash him down. And then, like, have the momentum from that fall added to my damage. Like, that'd be so awesome. I would love that. Like, just imagine, like, you got a battle axe and you, like, jump from the top layer to hit some guy at the bottom. And it compounds that damage. It'd be friggin' sweet. And then you'd have, like, your fall damage basically broken down into how much the other guy's armor absorbs it. And how much it hurts to collide with them. Versus the ground. Friggin' love that. Did they actually knock a... No, they didn't. Let me repair my stuff. Shrine of the Crusader, alright.
Yeah!
Nice. Nope, can't get through there. Okay, I have to jump through a hole in the wall, nice. Oh, that's the Netherlich's skeleton.
Yeah! Yeah!
Okay, cool. You know, I think I am going to raise the, I'm gonna raise the difficulty. I mean, I guess the drop damage thing might be exploitable, but at the same time, like, it's not easy to pull off, right? Like, you have to make sure that someone's on a lower level, and you have to either run up to there or be stealthy enough to be on top of something. But you could do, like, some crazy drop assassinations and stuff like that. I feel like that'd be amazing. Alright, I'm gonna raise it by 10 points there. You playing as a high elf mage with a bow? That was my first Oblivion playthrough on stream, was a high elf with a bow. I called him a siege wizard, and he was a crazy evil. I wouldn't even say necromancer, just like a crazy evil sorcerer who eventually gained the power to shoot nuclear missiles at people. It was fucking sweet. Sweet, a glass scimitar. We need a nuke punch. Unfortunately, I did test it, and if I do, it doesn't work too well if I try to do area of effect on punch. The spell actually hurts me too, which is really weird. So unfortunately, that's not something I can do. You hate wraith noises? See, the thing is, the wraith noises wouldn't be too bad. It's just that I'm attacking them with literally the fastest rate of fire weapon in this game, so you're hearing their sound bites faster than anything else. But yeah, I tried like absorb health on like an area and like all that kind of stuff, but it hurt me too, which was weird. How did I make those Midas spells? What ingredients? Actually, there's a book on Midas magic spells. It's sold by the guy Midas, called the Aurum Incantatum. And there's a few other books too, like the Warlock's Luck. I think there's Arcanum Animatum or something like that. But if you go in this book, it actually shows you all the spells involve 1 gold nugget, and then other stuff like acid arrows, arrowroot, and dragon's tongue. And then basically what you do is you put it in the Aurum Distiller or something like that, and then you cast a touch spell on it, and then it creates like an alchemic ingredient that you eat, and then you learn the spell from it. So I mean, there's a ton of stuff. The frickin', I don't even know what the catapult does, but it sounds awesome. A chain fireball, chain lightning, column of fire, comets, crushing stones, cyclones, dust storms, earth to mud, fire bolts, fire traps, force balls. Like, it's nuts. There's so many things. Ring of Blades requires 5 silver swords. I found the body of Sir Emiel, who appears to have perished centuries ago while questing for the Shrine of the Crusader. Perhaps I can find some clues on his body that will help my own quest for the Crusader's relics. Turn out better than his. Alright. His ring, his journal, and a key. Sir Emiel was a member of the Knights of the Nine, a holy order devoted to recovering the relics of the Crusader. Through reading his journal, I've learned the location of the former headquarters, the Priory of the Nine in the West Weald. Once I recover the helm from the Shrine of the Crusader, I should proceed to the old Priory. That's why you save everything for the spells? Yeah. You mean the Helm of the Crusader, the one that my acrobatics is so high I can just fucking jump to? This one? I recovered the Helm of the Crusader, the first piece of the Crusader's relics. Awesome. Alright. You know, like it ain't no thing. Oh, also, Bullet Club. Little awesome tidbit here. There's a thing called the Aurum Extractor, which is a weird device to the... I guess if you went in to Midas Magic and you were looking at the minimap, it'd be like the upper left-hand corner. You can actually take like jeweled amulets and like gold rings and separate them out and combine them together into gold nuggets and gems. So yeah. There's a lot of places here. Lost Catacombs. Get me in there. What we got here? A Healing Potion? More Lost Catacombs? I guess they were expecting me to go through the whole dungeon thing. You know, go through that thing that needs a key.
Yeah!
One more arrow, mithril bow. Sweet. And then, you know, not having the acrobatics to be able to, I think... I can totally do it too, holy shit. Ooh, paralyzed. Yeah, blue soul spark. Oh, you mean this helmet? I know, they did. It's weird. Sometimes, like, acrobatics in this game is just nuts. Like, you'd think that they would have thought, oh, let's make the, you know, let's make the height of this a little higher so that people at 100 acrobatics, like, can't just jump up to it. Or maybe they're like, hey, if they're good at acrobatics, this is the reward. Hey, check this out. I love acrobatics. I'm so sad that they got rid of acrobatics in Skyrim. It's such an awesome skill. Any other, like, friggin' holes in walls that are apparently too high to jump into? Friggin' A. Can I knock back a Wraith? Wow, he actually hurts a great deal. I'm actually going to use Absorb Health on Punch for this one. So every time I punch, I absorb 21 health.
Yeah!
Yeah, he does a lot of damage, holy shit.
Yeah! Oh!
Yeah, Bullet. Oh, man. I mean, I feel like when your acrobatics does increase, it does increase the amount you can fall for. I think that is, like, a factor. So, like, I'm pretty sure if I was, like, if I jump from that height, it's not bad. I mean, that and, well, I have 658 health. So that helps, too. Door to Vana. Okay, well, there's a lot of zombies. Oh, that's the Netherlich's summon. Oh man, I got Astral Vapors. That's the worst. Alright, Saberwolf. I was laughing because I had that little second where I accidentally read stuff incorrectly and I thought you said, I gotta go, I gotta feed my GF. Oh gosh. Alright, let's, we got a cure-all here. This cures paralysis, poison, and disease on self, which is sweet. The Astral Vapors is awful. Weakness 25 magic, stunted magicka, it's awful. Alright, you know what? There's too many undead things here. I'm gonna use the spell I made today with Midas Magic called Holy Burst. It does extra damage to undead, and I think it also heals me.
Yeah! Yeah!
No problem, Gunboy.
Yeah! Ha! Yeah!
There we go. Staff of Fire. Staff of Sundering. Let's see. I caught it again. I do need some sort of resist disease. Unfortunately, it just does not come easy in this game. In friggin' Morrowind, it's like, oh, do the main quest, and, surprise! You get 100% disease resist. There we go. In this game, nope. Probably the only way to get that real quickly is to become a vampire, and pfft. I'll become a vampire almost out of pity in this game. Let me see here. Oh, it's not a skill book. Interesting. $20 gold. Hell yeah. Oh, was that it? It's just this little part up here? Okay. I guess that's the way to go back. In Morrowind, I liked being a vampire. I thought that was fun. But you know, you have to, you know, change your playstyle up. You know, you can't go out during the day that much. In Oblivion, there really was no consequence, but in Morrowind, you would actually lose health per second. Oh. Weird. The quest to cure is very annoying, yeah. Finding, what, 4 empty soul gems is pretty tedious. Oh, what the... Wall of mud. Okay, interesting. Alright, I do want to check out the ancient catacombs before I come up here. I assume that's how you're supposed to get up here. There we go. Cough duplication glitch. Yep, here's some zombies. What the... what? Did I just go into... Oh! Where in the world? Oh! What? I've been here? No, I haven't. Why is that skeleton dead? Oh, it might have just been a normal skeleton. Nice! My counterattack disarmed him. Frickin' dread zombies. Is that a dwarven scimitar? Holy shit, awesome. Are those 2 fucking gloom wraiths? Oh damn. That's another lichy skeleton hero. Oh boy, they're doing some damage to me. Alright, this increase in difficulty. Finally. Good. Now granted, we're gonna come across like some modded creature and it's gonna kick my ass. And I'm gonna be pretty salty about it. But at least everything else is meeting my level of difficulty right now, which is nice. First. Oh!
Yeah! Yeah! Uh-huh.
There we go, that guy's finally dead.
Yeah! Whoa!
Oh, thanks for the follow, Blue Soul Spark. Thank you. Okay, that's the Nether Lich.
Yeah!
Oh, I tried to knock him back. Yeah, there's a knockback. Nether Liches are just punching bags anyway. They don't actually physically attack you. And I have some pretty good, like, absorb spell and reflect magic and resist magic, so I'm pretty good with that. What's your favorite faction? In this game... Yeah, in this game, the Dark Brotherhood is pretty up there. They have some absolutely fantastic quests, although I gotta say, some of the heists for the Thieves Guild are absolutely fantastic. Like, they are great. I love doing those quests. Now, because I'm role-playing the Monk of Malacath, in the Code of Malacath, it says no unwarranted violence and stealing. We've come up with some sort of way to rationalize me doing the Dark Brotherhood, but it'd be very difficult because essentially I wouldn't be sneaking. I'd basically just be using illusion spells to get by, but yeah. Doesn't make much sense to join the Thieves Guild if I'm not supposed to steal anything. Ooh, nice! That's pretty sweet. Yeah, combinations of Absorb Magicka and Disintegrate Weapon and all that is great, definitely. Totally with you there. Okay, I guess we go this way. Alright, looks like I need to cure a disease here. Gosh, it's been a while since we found a rune skull. Rune skulls are basically like really awesome enchanted, they're basically like better sigil stones, and they have way better enchantments, and they're great for things like Askir's Oblivion Overhaul. What the fuck? Where did it just go? Yeah, Bullet Club, I know, it's a shame. Although one of my favorite things is, like, finding out, like, voice actors that Bethesda uses every once in a while. Every once in a while, you'll hear a Lucien Luchance somewhere. It's a little bit rare, like, you'll hear, the dude who plays Sheogorath a little bit more. But you'll hear that from time to time. It's pretty cool. I don't know who's still after me. I feel like I've cleared out this area, so we're good. Looks like I missed an area over here. This way? Oh yeah, there's a little thing here. Oh no, we've totally been here. Alright. We're good. Oh hey, I didn't open that. 5 gold. You found 15 of them and you're at level 12? Oh gosh. Some of them are crazy, like they give you like constant like restore health and constant restore magicka and some really high stuff. For example, I have these boots. That's from the Rune Skull of Enfeeblement. It's fucking great. What else do we have? The Thorn Shield as well. That's another one. That was from a Rune Skull. The Earth Rune Skull is absolutely fantastic. Look at that restore fatigue and that feather. Holy crap, and the fortify health as well. Cultist Ring is another one. That one's fantastic. And this one, restore health, that's also from a Rune Skull as well. Yeah, they're better in games that have like higher difficulties and things like a Skir's Oblivion overhaul or some sort of overhaul. Alright, now for some reason something's still following me. I have no idea what. We good now? You thought you were safe? Whoa! Ah, shit. What is after me? Damn it. I'm gonna have to keep running until nothing sees me. Alright, just keep running until it's friggin' gone. Whatever it is. There we go. Alright. So we need to head out there. I guess we'll go to Noralhorst. Mostly in caves? Interesting. I've found a few rune skulls in Oblivion gates, in the punished things. Oh gosh, is that a Minotaur Titan? No, it's a Minotaur Lord, but still. That's pretty substantial. Nice disarmed. Deal with it, scrub.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in very specific places in level lists. Like, sometimes I've even found rune skulls in like the inventories of people who sell soul gems, like in the Mages Guild and people around the Imperial City. Sometimes you'll just find them. It's pretty weird.
Yeah.
There we go. Now, where does Warhammer go? Warhammer. There it is. Oh, it's this way. Time to raise my acrobatics. Uh-oh. What is it? Oh, it's Troll. Gosh, early game I had such difficult times with trolls. We have come a long way from being that weakling. Found an abandoned shack. Come on, they gotta give you better reach for that. That is awful. I don't need those. Dude, the shop mod's awesome. That's called Trade and Commerce. That's a more recent addition to the mod list. Unique landscapes you'll also see as well. So far, I don't see any, but occasionally I'll be walking across an area with a completely new sort of look to it. Is that it? Just check that out. Okay. For a second I thought there was a cave. Clams? Oh, it's the grouping of clams. Gotcha. Wow, a flawless pearl. Shit, yeah. Nope, don't want to go the Oblivion Gate if I don't have to. Oh boy. Scamps and hungers. He just flat out died there. There it is. There's the priory. Oh, it's a boar!
Here! Here!
Alright. There we go. Located the priory. I guess I head into what is... Oh my gosh. What is going on? What are they attacking? What has angered the Daedra so much? A deer. Oh gosh. It is funny to see what some things will aggro to. Are they after me right? Something's after me. Crap. What is it? Oh my gosh, this is the Ancient Spires mod. Holy shit, I forgot about this one. We have to do this quest eventually too. Hell yeah, this is a great quest. It's it starts in the Archaeology Guild. And poof, it's freaking awesome. You explore friggin' ancient realms and stuff. Get out of here, young wolf. There we go. Yeah, that's a fantastic mod as well. Although I remember one funny part where I think I spent about a half an hour sitting here watching a book that was being read to me on stream. It was very strange. Like, I like a bit of lore, but damn, like, that was a lot to listen to in one sitting. Oh boy. Alright, am I supposed to do something here, or... By the way, I don't know why this happens, but those arrows were inside of me at one point. But for some reason I enter a room and they sort of coalesce into a floating thing in the middle of the room. I don't know why. It's on the building. Oh, it's got pictures. Sir Emil's ring fits perfectly into the diamond-shaped opening on the floor. Oh, shit. Awesome. The Priory basement. Calipers? Oops. Ow. You know, just stubbed my toe on a friggin' rack of swords. That can't be that bad, right? Iron die katana. Cool. Fine iron glaive. Knight to the Nine stuff. Priory unders. Oh. Sir Emil. Oh.
By the strength and guidance of the Nine, who comes before us upon this sacred ground, seeking the cuirass of the Divine Crusader? Step forward, adventurer, and face us each in honorable combat. For the vows we fail to revere in life, we shall uphold in death. No unworthy soul shall lay hands upon this sacred artifact without the leave of the Knights of the Nine.
Normally I'd be all about that Bullet Club, but because of my hoarding, I feel like I'd be able to craft like 30 sets of Daedric armor. Which, to be honest, at this point, like, I don't even know, like, I don't use my money at all. I just don't. Like, there's nothing I want to buy. Okay, who's next? Who's next? Poor unfortunate soul to get hit in the face.
You are defeated. Sir Casimir, step forward. Here! 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 Hoo! Here!
I need to kick your ass, Casimir.
Here! Oh! Oh!
Oh, thought I could do it there.
Here!
Yeah! What? Got him. He's gonna take a little bit to get up after that.
Impressive. You have bested Sir Casimir. Now face Sir Ralphus.
I want to try to disarm them if I can.
Yeah! Ha! Ha! Ah!
You got knocked the fuck out. I know, right?
Yeah! Oh!
My knockback move is crazy.
Ha! Ha! Oh! Ah! Yeah! Ha! Yeah!
I punched him across the room. Oh.
Sir Ralphus, you have fallen. Step back and let the challenge continue. Sir Henrik, come forward and prove yourself. Yeah!
Okay, let's get fancy.
Yeah! Hoo! Ha! Ha!
Oh, fantastic.
You have overcome half of us, and yet you remain standing. Perhaps Sir Caius shall test your mettle.
I mean, all these guys are pretty easy. Like, I turned up the difficulty.
Yeah!
I mean, it stinks when you're a ghost and you actually get hit by a freaking knockdown move.
Oh! Yeah! Hoo!
It's just repeated ground attack moves.
Yeah!
There we go.
Show a fury of faith that I have not seen in centuries. But now you face Sir Junkin. Yeah!
Okay.
Yeah!
It's a little hard to aim in third person.
Yeah! Ha! Ha! Hoo! Yeah! Ha!
Ooh, okay, you got a stagger on me. This guy's got a little more going on than the rest of them. Make use of those counterattacks. Ooh, okay. Alright. Those counterattacks, though. The walk of shame.
You have lost, Sir Junkin. Sir Torolf, show the challenger the ferocity of the North. Yeah! Oh! Oh!
Get knocked down, fool! Alright, then are you gonna fight me?
You have stood against the Knights of the Nine and lived. However, the final test is upon you. Ready yourself, Sir Knight, and face me!
Alright then.
Here!
Oh, he staggers easy.
Here! Here! Sir Knight, in 300 years, none have stood against us and lived. Step forward and claim what is yours by right. May your faith be true.
Alright then. I've defeated the ghostly guardians of the Curious of the Crusader. I can now claim it for my own. There we go. I recovered the Curious of the Crusader. I should talk to the ghosts of the former Knights of the Nine to see if they can aid me in my quest for the remaining Crusader relics.
By the Nine! I've not seen such strength! Could you be... No, you cannot. You are simply a noble knight.
I would like that too, Party Pony Pinkie Pie. Helm of the Crusader?
You completed the quest that I could not. I'm glad that my death at least served to lead you here, as I had hoped.
Okay.
May the Nine guide your way. Greetings, Sir Knight. Walk with the Nine.
Do I ask about Knights of the
How
Nine?
may I serve?
Knights of the Nine?
The original Order of the Nine was founded with the intention of safekeeping the Crusaders' relics. In life, we failed at this task. In death, we seek to preserve what little we accomplish while we wait for one to come and finish what we began.
Okay. I want to know, like, the
Walk with
actual
the Nine.
locations of
I
things.
wish to see you succeed where I failed. I was on the path to the boots of the Crusader, but died before I reached them. Do you wish to learn what little I know?
Okay, yeah, tell me more.
I cannot tell you exactly how to find the boots, for that will be up to Kinnereth. I can tell you to seek out her priests, though. West of the Imperial City, on the edge of the Great Forest, is a shrine. You will find them there, and they will tell you what you need to know.
Okay.
Go with virtue.
Greetings, Sir Knight.
Hey, MG, how's it going? We're doing Knights of the
May your
Nine.
sword strike
I'm
true.
learning about where I can find the different armor pieces.
I know where you may find the gauntlets of the Crusader, for I was the one who lost them. Though many know where they are still lost. I believe there is something you must do in order to retrieve them. Would you listen to my tale and learn of the gauntlet's fate?
Okay, please tell me.
When the Order fractured, I followed Sir Beric into war, taking the gauntlets with me. When it was over, I returned to Cyrodiil. I attempted to return to the service of the Nine, but the war had changed me. I no longer had sympathy for the weak or pity for the suffering. In the brief time I was there, I did more to hurt the chapel than help it. It was there that I was cursed.
Cursed? What do you mean?
A beggar who came to the chapel each day for help tried my patience one too many times. I lost my temper and struck him. My blow landed harder than I had intended, and he fell to the floor dead, killed in the very chapel of the God of Mercy.
Oh, gosh.
I left the chapel at once, of course, but the damage was done. I was weak, constantly weary, and lacked the energy to do almost anything.
What about the gauntlets?
Ah, yes. As proof of the deed, when I struck the poor man, the gauntlets slipped right off my hands and fell to the floor. Heavy as stone, they would not move. None could lift them. I suspect they lie there still, in Coral's chapel. You must prove to Stendarr you are worthy to lift the gauntlets once more. Seek out the priests in Coral. Perhaps they can help you.
Cool.
May the Nine guide your way.
You have my tribute, Sir Knight. In 300 years, none have passed the gauntlet. In 300 years, we have never known hope. But for the first time, it seems that someone may succeed where we have failed. I see in you the chance to redeem our souls and restore the Order. And now, I must ask you to press forward where I could not. I must ask you to face the challenge of Zenithar.
Okay, what must I do?
Below the chapel of Zenithar in Leowyn, there is a shrine to the great craftsman, Saint Calidus. Those seeking the mace must pray before the shrine. When you bow, you will receive a vision. Or perhaps not, it is unclear. The priest saw that my body never moved, but it felt so real. You will see the mace, separated from you by a great chasm. The chasm represents your doubt. Your faith must be your guide across it.
My faith will guide me?
This is what I know. As I said, my faith was weak. I did not understand the test, and I fell from the platform each time I tried to cross. I have told you all that I know. All that is left is for you to prove yourself more worthy than I. If you seek the mace, travel to Leowyn's chapel, kneel at the shrine in the Undercroft, and let your faith in the Nine be the salvation of us all.
Okay.
Go with virtue.
What else do we have?
If you are true to the teachings of Julianus, it may be possible for you to find the shield of the Crusader.
Okay, what do you mean?
When the Order crumbled, I set out on my own. After years of searching, I found the shield
Day's been good.
and brought it to Fort Bulwark for safekeeping. With the help of a few trusted friends, I began work to keep the shield safe for all eternity. I never saw my work finished. I died defending the fort from those who would take and misuse the shield. I never saw our work finished. I trust that the others carried on without me.
Okay.
May the Nine guide your way.
So are you the last one
I am
then?
at your service, Commander.
Okay, so
Walk with the Nine.
I have the helmet,
Sir Knight.
gauntlets, boots, shield, mace. I guess that's everything then. Alright, cool. So let me see here. Do we have like a bunch of quests right now? Yeah, we do. Okay, interesting. Just checking what's down here. Alright, cool. I think I'm going to stop there for the day then. What the hell is this? Oh, more of this and that stuff. Cool. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. We will be back next time. Right now I'm doing a thing where I'm doing Oblivion and then Shadow Warrior 2 and then Oblivion, so I like switch between the two. So tomorrow will be Shadow Warrior and then Friday will be Oblivion. But yeah, I'll have to see how much work I got done Thursday. I hope to stream Friday, but because of some obligations I have, I might have to cancel the one on Friday, but hopefully I'll get some good work done and I'll be on schedule to hand everything I need to hand in. But yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow with some Shadow Warrior 2. Alright, see you guys. Bye.